Hey guys, what's up? So I decided today would be a good day to do a makeup collection. I'm finally getting some nice lighting. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys these first two Alex drawer units, and then I'm going to do a part 2 for this one because this last drawer has all of my lipsticks in it and it's going to take a while to go through those. So I figured we'll probably break up this collection into 2 videos. I think that would be best just so they don't drag on. And all of the lip balms are up here. My baby lips. I have all my lip smackers. These are my Forever 21 lip balms, and then this is my Revos, and these are all of the other brands. Like, I couldn't fit them all in their own little milk glass kind of container, so I just separated the other ones by brand. I have these little milk glass containers. I also use them for my makeup brushes. This is how I store all of my makeup brushes, and my beauty blenders, I keep them in here. And then Bath & Body Works. I'm not going to go through each one, but basically my favorites are right up front here. Wait, let's get into it. So this is my first drawer, and it's the messiest one. It's probably like the worst drawer I have in my collection because it's most of my face products. This drawer is a little bit crazy, but I will show you guys anyway. This is where I keep all of my face products. So I have my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I have all of my concealers down there except for the ones I'm currently using, which are in my everyday makeup drawer. I just did a whole video on that, so I will link it down below. This is my favorite foundation. It's my last bottle of the Makeup Forever HD. I do have the Ultra HD and I love it just as much, so I'm not sad. When this one is up, I'll just start buying the new formula. I have some face powders back here. This is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. I love it. I have my good old NYC powder, but this is a backup. I do have an open one. There's in here. This is my Smashbox Matte Bronzer, my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I love that one. This is a newer highlighter. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and this is in the shade Rose. I really love the Rose one. It's my favorite. And then in the back there are just some more bronzers and more face powders. I have all of my bronzers in here except for the Body Shop one, which is in my everyday makeup drawer. So pretty much all of my face products are right in here. And then down here is drugstore blushes. Now this drawer is also pretty full, but believe it or not, I just got rid of a ton of blush. So these ones are the ones I actually do rotate through and use in my collection. I love Milani. I have lots of Milani blushes, especially their rose powder blushes. These are matte and they're so beautiful. I have some of these hard candy blushes. I love these. I did a full review on those. I have reviews on a lot of these products you'll see on my channel. I really do try my best to review as many products as possible. I love these Revlon blushes. I did a full review on them when they first came out. I have some City Color blushes. I have some cream blushes back here. I love the Maybelline ones. Those are probably my favorite drugstore cream blushes. I have some Physicians Formula blushes back here. This is that custom powder palette one. I used to talk about this a lot on my channel. I still love it, but I decided to give it a break because I used to use it so much, almost every day. I do really like these Rimmel Stay Blush. They're kind of like a cream blush formula. I need to review those. I've been using them for a while. And yeah, that's pretty much it for drugstore blush. This drawer is always getting reorganized because I do try out a lot of drugstore blushes and I'm constantly trying new ones. Like, for example, these are the new Wet n Wild Color Icon limited edition palettes. I did a review on those too. And yeah, so this blush drawer is like always changing with different products as they come and go at the drugstore. And this one down here is my more high-end blush drawer. So these are high-end blushes. So I do have a few MAC ones. I keep them all back here. I could probably fit them in a palette, but I just choose not to, so they're all separate back there. I have a Laura Geller blush. I have a few NARS blushes. I do really like the NARS formula. Estee Lauder. I love the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes too. These are awesome, really nice long-lasting blushes. And I have a MAC cream blush here. But most of my high-end blushes, I do have a variety of them. I try not to stick with one brand because I really like branching out and trying different products. This is my Inglot blush palette. At Inglot you get to create your own kind of palette, so I have that. And then this right here is my Makeup Geek blushes. I do have these popped into a Z palette. This right here is a Benefit blush set. I got this for Christmas. It's called Cheeky Sweet Spot, and it has all of their blushes like in a little mini size. My favorite one is this light pink one called Dandelion. Lion. That's the one that I use the most. And the bronzer is too dark for me, so I don't really use it that much. But I do really like their blushes, and this was the first time I ever got to try a Benefit blush, so I was really excited about that palette. And then I love Too Faced blushes, so I have all of their Sweethearts ones. I think there's one more, but it's like a bronzy shade, so I just have the colorful one. This drawer is highlighter and primer. I love both of these products, honestly. I try so many different ones. So here's Too Faced Hangover RX. These are some new illuminators from Rimmel. I'm still testing those out. These are actually from the drugstore. Some Laura Geller spackle, some liquid illuminators down here, the Maybelline primers, I love those. Some more Laura Geller products, more primers from Laura Geller, Smashbox, and some backup primers here that I haven't opened yet. And then these are all powder highlights. So I have a NARS one, my Smashbox Soft Lights powders. I love these so much. This one is called Shimmer. It's just like a champagne color. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, and this is the pink one. It's called Prism. And I have a few MAC highlighters back here. This is Soft and Gentle in the new packaging. I prefer the old packaging. I kind of miss it. This one is Lightscapade. I do like that one too. But I love Soft and Gentle for summertime. I have my good old Mary Luminizer from the Balm and my Physicians Formula custom nude palettes. I used to talk about those a lot, and I still love them, but I'm trying to use other highlighters right now. I have my Hourglass ones back here, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this drawer. It's also kind of like crowded, but I promise you guys, I did actually go through my highlighters recently and got rid of a lot of them, and I just kept the ones I really love, so I rotate through these all the time. This drawer is eye products, so we have eyeshadows. I need to get a Z palette for these. They are Morphe shadows. I just don't have an extra Z palette available right now. This drawer is single eyeshadows. It's mostly the Milani ones. I was sent these by Milani when they first came out, but I don't really use them often. I'm not a big fan. I personally enjoy their old formula so much better, so I use these more than I use these actually, and I probably am just going to give these away to a friend or someone because I don't use them. Back here I just have kind of random brands: Hard Candy, Physicians Formula, Jane, MUA, lots of different single shadows. I try not to buy single shadows anymore, so honestly this is all I really have from the drugstore. I like drugstore palettes more than single shadows, so I try not to purchase too many. And back here they're just some kind of like shadow pot products. This is City Color. I have some e.l.f. ones, just different brands. This drawer is lashes and primers. I try to keep this as organized as possible. I have a lot of shadow primers I'm trying to use up. I have not purchased a shadow primer in a long time. A few eyelashes. These ones are just like very natural lashes. I have some kind of crazy Halloween ones back here. Those were limited edition, so I bought a backup pair after I wore my first pair. These Ardell lashes are my favorite. They're the Demi Wispies, and they're so beautiful. You can get this pack at Ulta for like 10 bucks. You can get them at pretty much any drugstore. I think Target and Walmart sell these as well. And then I have these cute ones from Ardell, the Snow White collection, but I never want to use this because I love the packaging so much, and my mom bought me this, so I just have been keeping it. I probably won't use it because it's so cute. And then this is the Maleficent set. I love her, so I also didn't use that. I just kind of keep it back there. And I have lash curlers, just extra lash curlers down there. So that's pretty much it for this drawer. Nothing too crazy in there. So here's the next drawer. I know at first it looks chaotic, but I promise you I have it under control. So this is my liner drawer. I have all of my pencil liners, pen liquid liners, you name it. I have my liners in here, all different brands, drugstore, high-end. It's all in there. And then this stuff is like unused stuff that I have either purchased because it was on sale. Like for example, I have backup of my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara because it's my favorite thing ever. And I got that at the makeup show for like a good deal. So I have some things in here that I bought myself. And I also have some things in here that are from like gift bags that I've been to at like different shows. Sometimes they give you like goodie bags. And for example, like this Smashbox eyeliner, I haven't used it yet. I haven't used yet a lot of all these products that are in these boxes are just like ready to go whenever I need them. And then this is like my brow and shadow pencil drawer. So I have just different shadow pencils, different brands like Rimmel, Jordana, Milani, all in here. Next drawer we have pigments, we have mascaras, and glitter, just random stuff. This one's kind of a randomy drawer. I have a bunch of different kind of brands of like pigments and shadow, like loose shadows, like these sugar pill ones I really love. I have a bunch of old MAC glitters that I've just like cherished for such a long time. I don't want to get rid of them. And then here is mascara. So these are all unopened. I'm waiting for my little samples to dry up before I open these. So yeah, this is just where I keep my backup mascaras, and all of my open mascaras are in my everyday makeup drawer. So make sure to check out that video in case you want to know like what my everyday mascaras are. And then back here is just more kind of random pigment products. I recently went through a lot of my pigments and got rid of the ones I don't use. So this is just my pigment these are the pigments I'm kind of like trying out right now. So moving on to the next unit here, this is also eye products, and I don't like to keep my palettes crowded. I like to keep them laid out so I know like what's in what drawer. So this top drawer is for Urban Decay, and I have all my Naked palettes in here. I'm a huge fan of the Naked palettes. I just love them. And this next drawer is my Lorac drawer. So I know this drawer isn't very full. I could probably put more in here, but I just like to keep them laid out so I know what, you know, I can easily tell like, okay, this is where my Lorac Pro palette is. So yeah, I just keep all my Lorac in here. I love the original Pro palette. I just got the 2 recently. I'm a huge fan of the unzipped palette. I love my Mega Pro. Basically, I'm just a Lorac shadow fan too. I really love shadow palettes. And I also love Too Faced. So this is where my Too Faced palettes live. I have my chocolate bars, which are amazing. They smell like chocolate. This is the original one. I love the original. These are my holiday sets. So I have the one from last Christmas and then the one before that. I really enjoy these holiday palettes. I think Too Faced makes my favorite holiday sets. And then back here I have the Sugar Pop palette, which is newer, and also with the Natural Matte. This one has been my go-to palette lately. I love it. But I also have the Sugar Pop, which is a little more colorful, and then the Boudoir Eyes is my other favorite. I love all 3 of these. I really like, especially the Natural Matte. I just think they're so beautiful. All of these shadows are just awesome. I'm a huge Too Faced shadow fan too. I pretty much just love shadow palettes. You guys will see here I have more palettes. This is like my Smashbox. I have other brands in here that I don't have as many palettes for. Like I have this Cargo one, I have a Kat Von D palette, the Balm Nude Tude palette, Inglot, It Cosmetics. I really like these. Now this drawer is all drugstore shadow palettes. I have all the Maybelline palettes, and I have some MUA, and these are the 2 new L'Oreal palettes, which I plan on reviewing these soon. But if you guys want to see reviews on anything else, just let me know. And then I also have more drugstore palettes and other kind of brands in here. I actually just went through this and cleaned it all out. I got rid of all the ones I don't use. So I pretty much just kept all of the ones that I do really enjoy, like all the neutrals. It's mostly neutral because I do love neutral shadows. So I have some Physicians Formula on top, Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild. As you can see, I have a lot of their 8-pan palettes. This drawer is mostly pigments, MAC shadows, cream eyeshadows. It's kind of a mix of different things. I even have some L'Oreal and Hard Candy like pigment type of shadows back there. And these are most of my Makeup Geek pigments. I really love these. I'm a huge Maybelline Color Tattoo fan. I love Maybelline Color Tattoos. As you can see, I always love to try their new collections and everything, and they just are so awesome. They're really great for shadow bases. I keep my favorite shades on top here. Front are more single shadows, but they're like different higher end brands. So I have like Stila, Cargo, Sugar Pill, old Urban Decay ones, and other brands too, just like random Laura Geller, stuff like that. So I keep those there. And then on the side, I just have some other shadow palettes. This is my Morphe palette drawer. So I keep all of my palettes from Morphe in here. And I also have some Blue Candy. This is my Blue Candy stash. And these are some other collectible items that I just really like, and I think they're so cute, so I don't want to use them. It's mostly the Snow White collection stuff. My mom got me all of this Snow White collection from e.l.f. and I really love the packaging. It's just so adorable. This right here is the Jaclyn Hill palette that Morphe did. I really like their Jaclyn Hill palette. It's probably my favorite one that they sent me. I really like the Jaclyn Hill, but all of their shadows are pretty good quality. So that's it for this drawer. And then last but not least here is random stuff. that I haven't opened yet. This is like my testing out drawer. Stuff that I haul, I just put it in this drawer. So this is mostly Forever 21 makeup. I just did a haul from them, and I plan on using this stuff like in a haul video or in like a Forever 21 makeup video. So that's it for part 1. I'll have part 2 coming very soon, and the reason why I wanted to split it up is because I was trying my best to make this video as quick and as simple as possible. So stay tuned for part 2. It'll be coming soon, and it's going to be all about lipstick pretty much, because that's what's in my third drawer over there. It's just lipstick and gloss. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching.